Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you, and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. First, I'm gonna say happy Thursday to everyone. I'm gonna do this video, and then I am going to finish working on my part 3. I did part 1 and part 2 of the P-Valley episode that has written Dolph's demise into it. Okay, y'all. A lot of clues. And we were over here connecting the dots of the people that, you know, the writers for Young Dolph and not Young Dolph, for P-Valley, probably him too, I don't know, but that just popped out. But I want y'all to see the connection that's going on right now. I want to talk a little bit about that before I finish up the other video. Okay, so I am going to do the part 3. People are sending me all kind of little information, and I'm looking it up, and it's a lot of dots connecting, y'all. A lot. And it's taking me in a whole nother direction, y'all. First off, I want you all to see the comparison. The comparison of Mo3 and Dolph's passing, y'all. Okay? When I started the Mo3 case, I noticed that there was a writer that write plays. Okay, y'all? This is crazy. A writer that write plays was the person that was helping with the movie that Mo3 was in. And helping write him off in the movie, you know, this is what they were gonna do, show his demise in real life on the movie so it could look real, y'all. This is what their plan was, allegedly. Okay? So we have a person that write murder mysteries involved in Mo3's case. Now we have another similarity for Dolph's case. We have women that are very close. They are friends. Okay, y'all? Raven. We have Raven. We have Mia J. We have Miss Mississippi, y'all, and Mercedes. All of these people know each other. Not only that, the person who does the writing, y'all, she's a writer. She writes the P-Valley episodes, y'all. They all know each other. Ain't that a predicament? Anyway, I just want to talk about this because it's starting to look like the dots are starting to connect and why things turned out the way they did. Now, I have a couple of questions we're going to ask ourselves right now because I don't want to get into that part yet as far as them. That's going to be in the next video with all of the numbers, because the numbers is adding up like crazy, y'all. I got some more stuff to show y'all. I want to talk about Snupe Bands right now. I want to talk about Snupe Bands, and I want to talk about the female that said that Dolph took his last picture with her. Okay? Now, first, I want y'all to ask yourself this question. Did Dolph receive a call right after he called Snupe Bands? Okay? When he called Snupe Bands and Snupe Bands did not answer, did Dolph receive a phone call from someone saying that his little ones was taken? And is that when he went straight to Makita's? Okay, y'all? The reason why I say this is because Snupe Bands said he called Dolph back and he didn't answer the phone. So was he on his way to Makita's at the time? Okay? Is that why he did not answer his phone? That's one scenario. Or was that whole thing that Snupe Bands said about Dolph calling him and he going to get his hair done, was that all a lie, y'all? Was that all made up? Okay? And did somebody just use Dolph's phone and call Snoop so that they can have, you know, their stuff lined up together, their alibis lined up? You have to ask yourself this question. And if you ask yourself that question, then you also have to ask yourself this question. Because they said that Dolph, you know, the people that, the house or whatever, that condo, whatever that he was going to use for the video shoot. Okay? Because, let's go back a little bit. Snupe Bands said that Dolph was at the video shoot waiting on him to come and do a video. Okay? So why did he leave the video shoot to go to Makita's, y'all? Okay? So this seems like is when maybe, possibly, a phone call came in right after. And then when he waited, what he said 2 minutes. Okay? He said he waited 2 minutes, 120 seconds. And then he called Dolph back and Dolph didn't answer. Was Dolph on his way to Makita's at the time? Now, it don't take 2 minutes to get from the video shoot to Makita's. So if Dolph was by himself, he could have answered the phone. Right, y'all? To let Snupe Bands know that, man, something came up. I'll talk to you later. He didn't answer the phone. Okay? So that makes me think that Snupe Bands is lying, y'all. Okay? It makes it look like somebody had Dolph's phone and they called Snupe Bands just so they could have a little timeline alibi going on. Okay? And like I said, if that was the case, then you have to think about the people now. Where he claimed, Snupe Bands said that Dolph rented a place so that they could do a video shoot. And they said that these people just came forward and said that Dolph paid them to use their home to do the video shoot. So now we got to connect the dots with them. Are they a part of this sorority, you know, people that they, you know, who are these people that own that house? That's what you need to find out now. Who are these people that came forward and said Dolph paid them for the use, but nobody else knew about it? None of the other pre-members knew about this whole video shoot that popped up that only Snupe Bands knew about. Okay, y'all? Something don't seem right. So is these people that are renting a place, is they going along with a lie? Because I don't see why Dolph would rent a place and then leave. That don't make no sense. Something ain't right about that. Do they have cameras at that house? Did Dolph show up? Did he leave? You know, a lot of questions need to be answered with that part. Okay? Now, my other scenario is, did Dolph show up at that restaurant the night before? Which this one right here makes a little more sense to me. Okay? Because the stuff that Snupe Bands is saying seems like a lie. Okay? Dolph showed up at the restaurant. And he's at this restaurant. Now, who would know that Dolph was at this restaurant? And why did he go to that restaurant? Did somebody send him and say they wanted, you know? A lot of people were saying if Dolph come into town, he can go where he wanted to. He didn't have to make a, you know, an appointment, a schedule, nothing or whatever. But the female that say Dolph took the last picture with her, she said she had got her reservations in advance. Okay, y'all? So was Dolph sent to that restaurant because they knew that this female and her boyfriend at the time, allegedly, was going to be there? Okay. Now, everybody thought it was a coincidence that he comes to a restaurant and takes a picture with a female that boyfriend has, you know, a history. It's on record that he has taken people against their will. Okay. There are records proving that this guy has taken people. And they didn't want to be taken. I find that very odd. And I'm wondering now, did somebody send Dolph to that restaurant and say they wanted to eat a certain something, and he went there to get something? Instead of people thinking that his mama sent him, oh, we're going to talk about that too in the next video. His mama sending him to the cookie shop. That's the story that they told the public. But was it the opposite, y'all? Did somebody really send him to that restaurant to get them something to eat because they wanted that Pacific restaurant's food that day or that night? Okay? And Dolph sat down and ate and probably took, you know, maybe we're going to take a little something home with him or something, okay? Or who was with Dolph that night that maybe said, let's go pop up here, okay? Because She said the brother, the female said that his brother was with him. So is this a place where his brother suggested they go grab something to eat at? Which makes sense too. Because a lot of people are saying that Demon had something to do with it. And the lady at the restaurant that says she last took a picture with Dolph, she said he was with Demon. Okay? Y'all, this is getting deep. Yeah. The next video I put out, I'm putting up the numbers and y'all going to see everything that I'm talking about. So, when Dolph went to the restaurant with his brother, and this suspicious woman shows up for her birthday, which I found very odd, that her and her guys show up. Did they slip him a letter? Did they, whisper in his ear and tell him a little something that maybe his little ones was taken? Ask yourself this question. This makes all the sense to why Dolph's face was looking the way it was looking at the time that she took the picture with him. Did she tell him, her or her boyfriend? Did they tell Dolph that his little ones was taken and he got to play along with everything in order to get them back safe? Ask yourself this question. Because Dolph looked like his heart dropped to his stomach in that picture. He looked as if his mind was totally somewhere else. He was in a panic or something. But from the inside, y'all, this is the way he was looking. As if his world had just been turned upside down in that picture with this female. That he did not really want to take that picture with her. That picture says a lot. Okay? And I want y'all to think about the point that she left out the restaurant with Dolph. If you're a fan and you're taking a picture with somebody, why would you wait for him to leave out with him? Okay? Once that picture is taken with that fan, we have nothing else to say to each other. Yo, you go your way, I go my way. It's not let's, walk out together. Why did they leave that restaurant together? Okay? Now, I want y'all to think about something, too. She purposely started recording from the car. Okay, y'all? She started recording, showing her feet, showing him, her boyfriend that, takes folks. Him driving. It seemed like that was done purposely as an alibi, y'all. So that they can be like, we left by ourselves. But think about this. If she already slipped something to Dolph and told him he better play along and follow them, was Dolph following them at the time? This is a question you have to think about. Was Dolph following them? Okay. Because it seems like that was an alibi, y'all. She got outside. This is what she said. She said she got outside and it was so eerie out there. It seemed like they're throwing all of this mess in everybody's face. And she was laughing in the picture like it was a joke when she was taking a picture with Dolph, y'all. Y'all saw the checkerboard floors in her pictures. And remember this. The same day that she met up with Dolph, she was on the news that day, y'all. Remember? And a lot of people are saying that the news people and a lot of people's involved with this stuff. Why was she all of a sudden on the news that day? She was all over the place. She had different outfits on for different this and different that. And was this all a part of this mess right here? And ask yourself this question. Why did it take her so long to come forward and say something? Okay? Why did she come out so much later? Months later. Okay, y'all? It's something ain't right about this. And I'm starting to believe that they told Dolph to follow them from that restaurant. And of course, Dolph gonna follow them if they telling him that they got his little ones. He gonna follow behind them quietly. And he's not gonna call no police. Because they told him, if you try something stupid, they gone. Think about this, y'all. And everything is alleged. Did Dolph follow them from that restaurant somewhere? And when he followed them somewhere, then they took him, delivered him to someone else? Ask yourself this question. Was Dolph taken that night? Wherever that the female that said she took the last picture with him guided him to. When she said she took that last picture with Dolph, she said it adamantly, like she knew that that was the last person. She was the last person he took a picture with. Everybody been saying this. How did she know she was the last person? Unless she hand gifted him to someone else, her and her guy, and they went their way. And she went on to work the next day. And then that's when she said, oh, she had to leave and go home because she found out that Dolph was taken out. You know why it was so emotional to her? Because she wanted to get out the job and go kick it with the people that, you know, they all helped do this mess. Okay, y'all? Now, this also explains why Dolph had on the same clothes. Okay. Now, one thing that we need to find out, did Dolph's brother Demon have on the same clothes at that restaurant as he had on that next day? Okay? Because if he went home and changed, they all hand delivered Dolph to someone. Okay? He went home and acted like nothing happened and came, you know, up to there to pretend like this and that and that and this. And see, this is part of the reason why they're not showing that footage, y'all. Okay? This is partly the reason why they're not showing that footage. That last episode of P-Valley that they call themselves slipping in some, you know, some stuff. If y'all don't watch it, I don't watch it either. But I watched this episode because somebody asked me to watch it. It makes a lot of sense. Because a female called Dolph. Not Dolph. Oh, I keep saying Dolph. Oh, my goodness. A female called the guy on P-Valley. And she told him that, you know, she was in trouble or whatever, or somebody was taken or whatever. And he was on his way, this guy on P-Valley, on his way to come save her or the kids or whatever. Okay, the little ones. He was on his way in this picture. And he got taken. Okay, y'all. So did these people that was in that restaurant delivered off to someone and told him that these the people that got your baby, your little ones? And when Dolph got there, he was the one that was taken. Ask yourself this question, okay? And as you ask yourself this question, I'm going to be finishing up my video with the numbers that's going to match up with everything that I just said to you all right now. Because something is weird about this whole thing, okay? If they told him, don't try nothing, don't call nobody, of course Dolph's going to follow them in the car. And of course Demon was going along with it. Because people in his family knew of this whole setup, y'all. And we're going to get to Mama Bear later, okay, y'all? In the next video, which is going to be part 3. Everybody was asking me to continue this with part 3. I got y'all, for real, though. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.